Hey community, happy Tuesday. I am on my way to Penn State here in Pittsburgh campus to talk about how you enter the workforce, coming in for the students, or if you're like an entrepreneur, what that looks like, navigating the corporate manufacturing world. I'm super excited to be chosen to be a panelist, to share my engineering background, my manufacturing and CPG background. But it's about today that I want to focus on going first. And going first always seems very daunting, because it's the unknown. It's, what do I do? What does it look like? What are the next steps? Like, I don't have a game plan. I don't really know what to do. And going first is an innovative step. Going first is a disruptive step. Going first is truly stepping out on the water and trusting that something is going to hold you up. Now, I know who hold me up, but I'm just saying, I know some of us are like, what am I going to do? How am I going to walk through going first? And I want to be here to encourage you today. Don't get caught up in what the outcomes are supposed to be. Don't get caught up in what the long game is supposed to be. Get caught up, though, in making your first step. Because going first is truly about yielding, about letting go, about accepting. And it says, I don't know, but I'm going to go. I'll say that again. I don't know, but I'm going to go. And that is true faith. That is true walking it out. That is true showing up. And it is sometimes being the bigger person. It is sometimes feeling like you're going to take a loss. It is sometimes this feeling that I'm not going to get out of it what I feel like it's going to be. Here's the thing, though. And I am speaking from experience. It actually ends up being way better and greater than you ever could imagine if you just go first. It'll change your heart. It'll change your mindset. It will begin to change the very inside of you. And when you are truly, because all those things means you are truly transformed, my God, there is nothing and no thing that you can't do when you are leaning on God to help you do it, period, right? We can, gather and muster up all of this strength and all of these tools and all the degrees and all the certificates and all of the certifications and all the things. But at the end of the day, you're going to need something to hold you up in that water, right? When you decide to step outside that boat, when you decide to change careers, when you decide to have children, when you decide to get married, when you decide to go into a new organization, get into ministry, whatever that may look like. When you decide, your next step is to trust. And then your next step is to take your hands off of it, put them up, and walk into it. Now, this does not mean don't have a plan. This does not mean don't have discernment and wisdom to walk in the necessary steps, right? It doesn't mean that there's not going to be any effort on your part. Absolutely not. So hear me and hear me good. Going first just means there should be someone leading you and not you just choosing to do whatever it is that you're trying to do. And so when you begin to trust, when you begin to let go, when you begin to put your hands up and you actually step outside that boat, be bold, be courageous, and just start taking steps. You don't know the outcomes. You don't know the results. I'm here to tell you as a faith friend, to tell you it's going to be great, but it don't look that way at first. It looks like a struggle. It looks like tension. It looks like I don't knows. I don't want tos. It looks like a whole lot of those things. But I am encouraging you today, press through it. Take a step. Go first. Trust and keep stepping. Talk soon.